A long time ago, there was a king. He was powerful, affluent, and he had everything that should have materially satisfied a person. And yet, the king was never happy. He tried to do everything possible to make sure that he's not unhappy anymore, but that never worked. So eventually, a sage intellectual suggested him that he should probably wear a golden ring belonging to a happy person, and that will make the king happy. So the king called his ministers and he said, "Are you happy?" And the minister said, "Majesty, we serve at your pleasure. We always have so much of fear in your heart. We don't know when we'll lose our job. How do you think we can be happy?" The king was sad. He then called all the rich people, the celebrities, and so on and so forth. They also said the same thing. We are not happy. We are craving for something. We are trying to struggle and maintain our status. And that is giving us a lot of stress. So we are not happy. So then he made an announcement throughout his kingdom. And he said that any happy person who comes forward and gives his ring, he will be given 1,000 gold coins. But nobody came forward. And then he asked his intelligence operatives to go far and wide and see if they can find a happy person and if they can get his ring. Ages passed. Eventually, two operatives who are going across the cities, they found a sage. Somebody asked him, "How are you?" And the sage said, "Happy. I'm very happy." And his intelligence operatives were very happy to know about it. They said, "Where is your ring?" He said, "Why do you need a ring? You said you are happy, right?" He said, "Yes, I'm very happy." "Where is your ring?" The sage said, "What has ring to do with the happiness?" The intelligence operatives didn't know what to do, so they went and they informed the king that there is this sage, a rishi, who is very happy, but he doesn't have a ring. So the king sent his minister, and the minister said to the sage that we'll give you a ring, wear it for some time, and then we'll take it. And then he said, "Why do you think I should do that?" He said, "For the king." "And why should I do it for the king?" "Because he'll give money. And what will I do with the money?" He said, "You'll be happy." He said, "I am already happy." So eventually the king himself came to the rishi and he said, "What is the secret to happiness?" And the rishi said, "Knowing the mind and that which is beyond the mind, Atmana, that is consciousness. Mana, as you know, is mind. Atmana is that which is beyond the mind, that's the consciousness." So the rishi said, King, you are also happy when your mind is not there. When you are in deep sleep, when you don't know who you are, when you don't know where you are, what you are, who is your friend, who is your enemy, you are the most happiest because the mind is not there." And then the king said, "But don't we need the mind to live in this world?" He said, "Exactly, you do need the mind. So, how do I achieve a state of mind that is always happy?" He said, "Pretty simple. Know the consciousness." And how do I know the consciousness? And the Rishi suggested three paths. One, companionship of the wise people, what you call a satsanga. Second, atmagyana, that is trying to retrospect on a regular basis. And the third thing is samvada. So when you are having a conversation with a person who has a sage intellect, who has a calm of mind, what we today know as counseling, it will help you the whole way. This is the basis on which the yogic counseling works. In yogic counseling, we don't suggest medication. We just work around your mind, the ideas, the interpretation or the misinterpretation, the perspectives, the sense of the self, and all the flawed ideas, and then we figure a way around it. Because you are already happy, because you are the consciousness, but your mind is that which is stopping you from being happy. And if you can make your mind happy and calm and steady, with that steady mind, you can look at your all your problems as situation, and you can effortlessly find a way around it. If you have a debt, it doesn't help you to get more debt. If you have a debt, you just need to find a way how you can get more revenues to help yourself. To get more the revenues, you need to know what you have and what you don't have. What you don't have is what you have to work for, but to work for, you need to focus on what you have. Your mind, your health, your whatever resources that are available, the situation, turning them into opportunities. And that's about it. So, irrespective of whatever problems you have in life, your mind is the key. Unfortunately, the modern counseling do not understand the difference between mind and the brain, which is why they will give pills to pop, which will numb the brain for a while. It will give you a semblance of peace, but that's not the real peace. And by getting in that semblance of real peace, you can solve all the exterior world problems outside. I hope this helps. Until next time, Pranam.